What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. As we all know, there are dangers in what is known as the BBL, Brazilian butt lifts. It seems to be quite common amongst people of color. Okay, people of color. And I want to have that discussion if I can, because the people of color I'm discussing would be black women. And really it trickles down because a lot of the celebrities have gotten into it. You know, Keke Palmer, I believe, has a BBL. Almost all of them have it. But today we want to focus in on Summer Walker. Now, Summer Walker recently was out here twerking with Sukiyana and other folks. We won't show you the footage, but the BBL looks very disturbing. And it is quite dangerous, all right? I want to play this clip from Dr. Anthony Young, who does these surgeries, and I want to let him tell you how dangerous it is and can you get rid of it.
Ask you, are there a lot of women of color or black women who come in there? Because I'll be honest, I have a big butt and it was not in style. Luckily it is now. But who is doing this? Are you seeing women of color and black women in there?
Well, I think that that's one of the things that's most disturbing about the high rate of death of this operation of BBL in the inexperienced hands is that it is a lot of young women, often young women of color. And sometimes these stories just don't get out there. You know, these stories are suppressed. The reviews of these doctors are suppressed. And so it's so important, if you're going to have surgery like this, you really got to do your homework. You got to research the doctor. Don't pick a doctor because that doctor is the cheapest one. You know, it's one thing. There's two things that you do not ever bargain shop for: sushi and plastic surgery.
Yeah, I don't know about the plastic surgery, but I can second you on the sushi. Real quick, before we go, if you get it and you don't want it, can you remove it?
You can, but it's not a very easy process. I mean, the fat can be liposuctioned out, but the problem is that skin may have been stretched out. If you're looking for a small change and a small lift to your buttock, a very safe option are muscle enhancing devices nowadays. There are actually laser companies and other companies that have devices that can stimulate your muscles to contract tens of thousands of times in a half-hour session. This is a very safe way to enhance the rear end without going under the knife.
So we've clarified, number one, it is dangerous. Number two, you can't get rid of it. All right? You just cannot get rid of it. Now, I want to make this discussion, if I can. This is very, very important. This is very, very interesting. But at the same time, you know, a lot of these ladies who are getting this stuff are trying to be different because they want to have a fat butt. Here's the reality. Summer Walker, other ladies like that who are participating in this, it doesn't make you different because you have a BBL. It makes you the same. What do you mean, O'Shea, when you say it makes you the same? Let me talk to you about this. This is very important. This is very important. It makes you the same because all you're saying is, everybody else out there in the world, look at me. I am basically something that you can look to as a sexual delight. This is what I'm offering. Because my BBL needs to go to the point where you understand that I am my ass. That's it. I want to be like the rest of the Instagram models out there. I want to look like the other girls out there who don't, in my honest opinion, offer men a lot of value, basically off what they look like. There is nothing that you're going to get from me except from this stereotypical look. I'm trying to buy what I cannot produce. Right? I'm trying to buy something that would get me into a door that my attitude won't do. And so what happens is when these chicks go out there and it looks like Summer Walker's BBW is really struggling, I mean, Michelle, is it Michelle? K. Michelle had that same problem. It's dangerous. It looks like it's not done right. But then you still have that nasty ass attitude. You still have that nasty ass attitude. That attitude is still so freaking nasty. And when you're dealing with men are looking at that and saying, okay, well, men are looking at you and saying, okay, well, she's the kind of lady that, you know, I could deal with maybe for a short period of time, 30 or 45 minutes if you get my drift. I'm going to do what I need to do with her and then I'm out. I am out of here. Okay? I am out of here. Ain't nothing else here that's going to keep me. And a lot of ladies get these BBLs and they don't work on the stuff that makes you a woman. How you act, how to present yourself when dealing with a man, how to talk to a man, how to be respectful to a man, how to be valuable to a man. And that's something a BBL cannot buy. You can't buy that. You see? So many ladies don't understand that. You're trying to buy something that you could do if you worked on it. But because you don't want to work on it, you want to get everything easy. It's just like on Instagram. Let me tell you something. So many people want to get clout. They buy followers. On YouTube, they buy views. They buy followers. Trying to make themselves feel good, but they don't want to do the work. In order to what? Get brand deals, in order to, you know, get some clout, but you're not putting in the work. You don't have a real audience. And a lot of the ladies who do the BBLs, you don't have a real femininity. In fact, you're intimidated by the women who do have a real femininity. What you're saying is when you get a BBL is, I can't really add any value to you. I can't. It's something that I can't do. There is nothing I just can't do about that. I can't give any real value. I'm not going to offer it. And I just can't. Nothing that I can do. Period. I just can't. I can't. I won't. So if you don't like it, that's on you. Let me go ahead on, buy these cheeks. Let me go ahead on and buy this. I'll be on my way. Then when the rubber meets the road, you attract these guys, and this is what the BBLs do. All they do is it's a signaling call for guys who are not serious, guys who don't want to take care of women, guys who don't want to provide for women. It's basically a get out of jail free card for pookies. Oh, look at her. She got a BBL. Let me go try to destroy her life. That's all it is. A BBL is a basically a turn on for pookies. That's all that it is. It is nothing else. And then when you get a guy who he doesn't care about you, he doesn't want to take care of you, he doesn't want to be faithful to you, ask yourself, why did you want to look like that in the first place? Did you expect that somebody was going to take somebody like that serious? And a lot of that stuff is uneven and not done very well. It's like, oh, well, she's not somebody to be taken seriously. Why do you take her seriously? And then they don't. Then you get upset that they don't take you seriously. Okay? You get upset. Now all of a sudden we're going to call the guy names. He's this. He's that. He's not no good. He's shady. He's evil. You know, he's evil now. Why is he so evil? What are we talking about now? Why are we talking about something that doesn't make sense? When that BBL means nothing in that regard. It's terrible. Yet ladies still want to do it. But guys, we think it's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again for another episode of the Celebrity Jump. Appreciate you for all you do, Celebrity Bell. We're out.